I like, it's not in this game, but I like the Gary Vault. Because you get charged by a bunch of people yelling, Gary, Gary.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
East? I thought you said Weast. E. Time is it? Yeah. Actually looking for the doctor for here.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something. Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
After what I've been through, a checkup is probably a good idea.
I should think so. Who knows what you might have been exposed to up there. How about you take some time to get comfortable? Learn. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Dr. Volkert, can you see to my injuries?
Let's see what's wrong with you. Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me. I've got just the thing.
Just cure my, Brads,
All
though.
done.
Awesome.
We've got some medical supplies over at Requisitions. I suggest you stock up.
Cool. Sanctuary, ho! There's all this weight coming from that. That. Taking up space. Eh.
I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
What do you want? Apparently
Excuse
the
me.
castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
Seems to be growing well.
How can I help you, Knight?
Hey, Paladin Dance.
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up.
Where's Sturgis
Hammer
now?
and nails sort of guy.
Sturgis. Got something for you.
Tired of waiting.
Yeah?
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember.
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case they decide the Commonwealth isn't big enough for the both of us. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Inside job. Oh, you're kidding. Good. McCready's back to following me.
Huh?
Carla,
Hey there. Trading?
Harder.
Let's see what you have.
Always happy.
Uh-huh.
All of that.
There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered.
Need a rank 4 of armor, so that's what I'm gonna do the next time I take a level. I don't want to do a specific quest before I get locked out of it. Let's do this one because it's quick and easy. Really?
I'm sorry, but things are difficult right now.
Didn't run into too much trouble coming out here, I hope.
Some blood bugs chased me halfway across the Commonwealth, but I made it.
Yeah, those things can be pretty territorial. Glad they didn't catch you. Since you traveled all this way, how about a quick tour? Right this way, if you please. I'll show you what we've been up to here at the Warwick Homestead. We're proud of what we've
Things
accomplished.
are so messed
But
up.
we're only getting started. We've come through some tough times here, I don't mind telling you.
You hurry it up, I'm kind of getting irradiated here.
I bought this place about 5 years ago. Now you-
Okay, carry on.
I'm not sure how long these metal structures are going to last, but seem to have weathered the elements pretty well so far.
Hi.
With a little elbow grease, you can achieve just about anything. You got the seeds? Good. I'll take those. Listen, I need your help. The whole operation's in danger of being exposed.
I can help.
Tell me the problem and I'll see what I can do.
I think my foreman, Bill Sutton, suspects what I really am. He's been spying on me and having secret conversations with our farmhand, Cedric. Now, he's starting to work on my wife and kids, trying to turn them against me, too.
I don't care if you're metal or flesh. No one should split apart your family.
They just need to be convinced Bill's wrong. That won't be hard.
I hope so. Anyway, there's more to it. Cedric's vanished. Bill says he had to visit a sick relative, but I think he went to get help.
No.
You have any idea where Cedric went?
Of course I don't. The whole point of their plan was to keep me from finding out. But I have a feeling that someone around here does. Bill's taken June and the kids into his confidence. He might have told them what he's planning. Right now, they're too suspicious to talk to me about it, but they've got no reason to suspect you. Just remember, Bill's got them all pretty scared. It's not gonna be easy.
You know, storm. Wally Warwick.
Sorry, mister. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Well, I'm not a stranger. I'm a friend of your father's, and I'm here to help them.
I know all my dad's friends. Anyway, now I'm talking to you, and I'm gonna get in trouble. So I'm not gonna say anything else.
Fuck you too, Wally.
Is this something important? Because I'm not really in the mood for a chat right now.
Trouble with your husband?
As a matter of fact, yes. I'm just feeling, I don't know, conflicted, I guess.
Hey, Jonesy,
My
doing
husband
good.
Changed, and it's not a bad thing. He's actually a better man than he used to be. I just don't understand why. Meanwhile, our foreman has this crazy idea that Roger's been replaced by a synth.
If your husband wants to be a better man, you should support him.
I beg your pardon? I think I can decide for
Really?
myself what I should and shouldn't do. In fact, I don't see how any of this is your business. I think it's time you moved on.
Oh, third time's a charm?
But I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Look, your father's in danger and I'm trying to help him.
Well, okay. If you really are trying to help, then I guess I can talk to you. The truth is, I'm really scared for Daddy. Foreman Bill says he's a synth and he has to be dealt with. He gave Cedric a lot of money and told him to go to Good Neighbor. I don't know why. Please, if you really want to help Daddy, find out what Cedric and Bill are up to and stop them.
There we go. Oh, in between this and Oblivion that has different control schemes is annoying. I got the right thing for Virgil.
Should that thing on your wrist be clicking that much?
Failed? Huh. Yeah, it's kind of a weird game. Is.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
I'm still looking for it.
It should be in my old lab, in the bioscience division. Please, hurry.
Protect and serve.
I didn't find it. Got it. Good neighbor. There we go.
Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
You step through the gate. You got balls.
Third rail.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Wait till this song is over.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit in.
I want to know what you and Bill Sutton are planning.
Yeah? What's it to you?
I don't want to see an innocent man come to harm over a false accusation.
And if it's not a false accusation? Thing is, I don't see how any of this is your goddamn business. Unless maybe Roger put you up to this. Tell you what, though. Maybe we can help each other out. If I've learned anything here, it's that information's got a price. Just like everything else. I got no particular loyalty to Bill Sutton or to Roger Warwick. So make me an offer, and let's see what happens.
I know you're in a tough situation here, but lives are at stake. Please, help me.
Bill isn't the only one who's afraid.
Yay!
People all over the Commonwealth are talking about this institute. But maybe you're right. Maybe we are letting that fear get the best of us. Truth is, this whole trip was a damn fool idea if you ask me. Bill hands me a fistful of caps and says, go to Good Neighbor. They got all kinds of shady characters there. Find us a mercenary. So, I'm supposed to find some contract killer like I know how. And then hire him to take out Roger. First I agreed, but now I'm thinking to hell with Bill Sutton. I'll just stick around here for a while. Of course, he's probably figured out that I ain't coming back. Might just take matters into his own hands. As frightened as he is, the man's capable of just about anything.
So, you impressed yet? I told you I was a damn good shot.
Okay.
Actually, I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, thought you might be. I'm completely self-taught, you know. Picked up a sniper rifle when I was 10 and never looked back. Always thought it was smarter to hit my targets at long range. I mean, why take chances, right? Besides, I had to come up with every trick in the book to survive the Capital Wasteland.
What were you doing in the Capital Wasteland?
I was born there. Lived underground in a place called Little Lamplight with a bunch of other kids. Left there when I was around 16.
Yes, and he's an asshole in that game.
No adults. When you were 16, you packed up and left. I know, it sounds crazy, but having adults around was something we couldn't trust.
How could a bunch of kids survive without help?
Everyone pulled their own weight. Just like a colony you'd find anywhere. We all had our designated jobs and we washed each other's backs. Can you believe I was actually the mayor for a while? Me. Crazy, I know.
Pretty brave. A bunch of kids living alone like that.
I don't know. Looking back on the whole thing, I think we were just lucky. Anyway, when I hit 16, I ended up wandering the Capital Wasteland for a while. Took the odd job here and there, but things were pretty hot with the Brotherhood of Steel running the show. So I hitched a ride with a caravan and made my way north until I ended up here. Made a pretty decent name for myself before I heard that the gunners needed some sharpshooters. Biggest mistake of my life. They were animals. Killed anything that moved if it got in their way. I went with it for a while because the caps were good, but I don't know. I guess it started to catch up with me. So I quit, which pretty much brings us to now. So there you have it. My whole life in a nutshell.
Thanks for sharing that with me.
Well, you've earned it. Look, I know I tend to be a pain in the ass. I know I tend to be arrogant and I come off like I want to be alone. Nothing could be further from the truth. Being alone scares the heck out of me. Now that we've been traveling together for a while, I'm beginning to realize how much I missed having someone I could depend on. I just wanted you to know that I'm going to do everything I can to see that it stays this way. Well, that's all I had to say. Hope you got something out of all that. I know I did.
I got a level. So many I can take, too. A critical banker. Can't take the next level of Gung Fu. I could have taken Penetrator, I forgot about that.
Hey.
Well, next level will be Penetrator. Penetrator's a fun perk.
Ammo, weapons, and messy death. I got it all.
Hey there.
Better buy my big guns now, because you bet your ass your enemies will.
Sure. Let's take a look.
A part of every big purchase goes to planting little bitty trees that I'll blow up in your honor.
Oh, you seem stable.
One way or another, you're gonna admit what you really are. When you do, everyone will know the real Roger Warwick is dead and gone.
But he's right here, Bill.
Bill, you're insane. Please, I'm begging you. Let's just talk about this.
You, I know you're part of this. You probably killed the real Roger so this thing could take his place.
Calm down.
Calm down, Bill. You're letting fear get the better of you.
I should be afraid. Everyone should. These synths are everywhere. Who the hell are you, anyway? I'll tell you who you are. You're one of them! You show up out of nowhere, have your secret chat with Roger, and the next thing I see, you're off looking for Cedric! That's right, I figured it out. I know you're up to something, and I ain't gonna trust a word you say!
Do you really want to leave these children without a father?
Their real father's long gone! And I'm guessing you people had a hand in that. So what do you plan to do, stranger? Are you ready to take a bullet for a synth?
Yes.
If it means protecting innocent people from a madman, yes.
A madman? Is that what you think I am? I know what I've seen. At least, I think I do. What else could explain it? None of you believe me, do you? Am I really crazy? I don't know. I was so sure about Roger. Jesus, what if I'm wrong? What if I was about to... right in front of June and the kids? I have to leave. I'm sorry. I need to sort things out. I've lost sight of things.
Yay.
You saved us. I can't thank you enough.
You okay?
Yeah, mostly. I thought for sure I was a dead man.
I'm just glad that you and your family are safe now.
Well, we're in your debt. You can tell our mutual friends that I'll get those seeds in the ground and have a report ready soon. In the meantime, you'll be safe out there.
Don't want to go back to the Institute quite yet. Taking your Wonder Glue. They have an armor repair bench here. Be nice if they did.
I lost sight of the man I should be.
Everyone wants a piece of what I got.
It's nice to have a lot of food. We used to only eat once a day.
There?
We need more water.
Seems to be growing well.
A water pump would help.
It's nice to have a lot of food. We used to only eat once a day.
Taking all your crap again.
Bill was a good man once. I don't know what happened to him.
Make me care about what
Document. Remember right. Find any concrete around here.
Time is paying off.
Dang it. Come on. Gonna make this place a little happier before I leave. I need concrete to do that. Oh, apparently I have concrete on me someplace. Where I can get any rubber right now. Okay, well, I've done what I can for now. I want to go do something with the Brotherhood. Yep, that was a full giddy up. I honestly don't know, Dark Right, and I can try. For the town people.
Charging into a situation God's place, which is a good way.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Giddy flipping the hell out.
Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
Documents.
I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very...
Uh-huh.
I got some amount of caps for that.
Welcome back to the command deck, soldier.
Captain.
All systems are green. All stations reporting no malfunctions.
Can't turn in that quest yet.
Reporting back now.
Shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
There's
I'd
Maxim.
gladly lay down my life.
Elder Maxim?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Cridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice.
Don't stand too close.
Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
Wiping out anything that moves is one of my specialties.
Now, we have a Vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
You know those synths with the plastic faces?
Guess what time it is?
Traveling style.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Time to shoot some super mutants out of a helicopter.
Flying that would make me nervous. It's the crashing part.
Now this mission can be a little tricky if on harder difficulties, if I remember right. Because your Vertibird dies real quick to super mutant fire. But on my difficulty, that shouldn't be any problems.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Daka 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 daka. Ooh, that's a legendary. Keep firing, assholes!
Primary target down. Look at this thing, please. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Brotherhood for repairs.
I'll get him before I land. Basic super mutant, a threat. that's not a good thing. I had a comfy pillow on him. He just wanted to be cozy. Well, it doesn't help the minigun's about as accurate as, a shotgun at that range, but... Here we go.
Huh? What's that?
Maybe poke. It's garbage.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, so that's the one I don't kill. Yes! Perfect. Oh! I can do something fun now. Boom, boom, boom. Stupid corpse! Blocked my shots.
Don't make me carry that worthless crap.
Door. I broke it on a novice.
Nice.
Hey. Whatever. Or
What do we have here? Got a firearm in here.
you can have it if you want it. Not yet. We got cherry. way up here. Okay. Now we go down elevator. Come on, elevator. The ammo. Goal.
I hear something. Huh? What's that? Someone there? Ah, carrot stuff. What is it? You can't hide forever!
Got a rocket launcher.
Yeah, human. Gotta...
Have fun with this junk. I have no idea what any of it does.
I be sneaky. They all die.
There has to be something worth a few caps in here.
Plenty of stuff in here worth a few caps.
Greedy like Big Boom.
A greedy like Big Boom. And that's a lot of mini nukes. Sadly, I can't use them. I could make them weigh stuff. That's what this mode does. Find more military-grade duct tape. Military base. Why is there not military-grade duct tape in here anywhere?
Oh man, this thing was blown to bits.
I'd have to be in my actual home base for that. That's where all my ballistic weave fiber stuff is. Hey, Paladin Dance.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
By the hate.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
Hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back.
Hate is
I've
too
been
weak of a
fighting
word. I
for
prefer
years, trying to put a
loathe
stop to this
entirely.
madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Uh-oh.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Bye. Water hits. How'd you get in here? Prydwen.
Greetings, Knight.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a Vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the Vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Those things are how you fast travel in survival mode.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
By recruiting, you mean they forced her to join?
Being at war leaves little room for compassion. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, We want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
If I can.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah.
We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you.
For
Just keep your
liberty,
mind on
maybe?
the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Nope. I think I'm done doing Brotherhood stuff now.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Burn to here quick. Sanctuary. Because the missions I'm doing here, because I want to do an Institute run. And now I'm starting to mess with the Institute, so I don't want to get on their bad side.
Seems to be growing well. Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Where a lot of my weight might be coming from. Yeah, that's where all my weight is coming from.
I've never been the hammer and nails sort of guy.
Perfect. $203, $221. $299, $317. From a hat.